All right. The people are hurting. Woo, boy, we hear a lot of statements nowadays, huh? I've heard that a lot. The people are hurting. Well, the world is hurting. And I'm going to tell you the reason why the world is hurting. The world is hurting simply because it does not want to face truth. You see, in this world, you have either selective truth or objective truth. Objective truth is unapologetically the truth. It doesn't coddle your feelings and emotions. And hey, Pastor Dowell, I'm sorry. I'm your pastor to some of you. I'm not your mother. If you want to be coddled, you go talk to your mama. You go talk to your nurturer or caregiver, and they'll do all that. But when it comes to this truth, like I give you an example. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 1. Paul says, follow me even as I follow Messiah. So you can be 100% assured that when Paul is saying, follow me as I follow Messiah, as I follow Christ, that the King James says. So he says, look, he gives you a stipulation. He said, you can follow me, but you do it under the guide that I'm following Messiah. You see, selective truth is that when people start feeling pain because their opinion is not valued like truth. I mean, you sit there and you watch folks today. They will use selective truth. We talked about selective truth, right, babe? You know what selective truth is, right?
Yes.
All right. So we talked about selective truth. And selective truth is that when you go ahead and you make up your own truth, all right? And when somebody goes against that truth, you experience pain. You experience pain because nobody agrees with your opinion. I mean, we can go on and on and on. For instance, people says, you know what, Pastor Dowell, I don't believe in that biblical lifestyle called polygyny. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Is that selective or objective? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. That's selective. You know why? Because if you're using the book as the truth, the Bible as the sole source of truth, then guess what? Your selective opinion is totally irrelevant because the book speaks about an objective truth. Oh, Pastor Dowell, I think that people ought to be able to pick and choose their partners. I believe the people have a right to say yes or no, but partners, now you got to define that word partner. What does partner mean? I mean, is it male and woman, man and woman, the way it was created? Because right now I offend a lot of people. I get on a lot of people's nerve because I speak objective truth. I am not going to come over here and start capitulating to people simply because they don't like what I have to say because I don't agree with their opinion. I mean, God created a man to be married to a woman for the purpose of procreation. A man born biologically with a penis simply cannot have a baby. It's against nature. It just simply can't happen. It just ain't going to happen, period. That's called objective truth. Well, Pastor, that's pretty painful for people to hear stuff like that. I don't care. Just move your selective opinions to other places then. If you don't like it, then don't listen. But nobody is going to be capitulating. Nobody's going to be acquiescing. Nobody is going to be given over to a vain opinion that makes no sense, no rational sense whatsoever at all, simply because your emotions are all up in a wad. I'm sorry, that just ain't the way that it works. So there is objective truth and there's selective truth. Glory to the King.